What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. Oh man, I love this game. So I've been playing around with a few things, and first thing I need to do today is I'm going to consolidate and try and find all of my iridium, because I've got a lot of it just sitting around in random places. So I'm going to go and have a quick look through my various, Gregtech holding chests, that sort of thing. And just see if I've got any more iridium sitting around, because I want to know roughly how much I've got. Okay. That's 10. Then in there. Might have something sitting in here. I've got two actual, expensive ass superconductors there. A bunch of pipes, a bunch of machines. Oh yeah, I did something which some of you may not like, but I had to do it, so 49, that gives me another 7 iridium, might as well. So I had to, I've been trying to do everything I can to sort out the lag I've been getting on this world, and as you may have noticed, it's been quite severe. Sometimes it's just unplayable. Is that tin? That's iridium, lovely. So I've been looking at certain things and moving them around, taking a couple of things down. And one of the things I took, fucking hell, silicone and sodium. Oh yes, so what I've done here is I've been stockpiling certain things, and I've added a few more quantum tanks. So I've got 5100 silicone, let's call it 2000 lithium. This one's got 6000 sodium. And these are going to be reactor materials, so helium and helium-3, and then deuterium and tritium. But then also I'm going to need wolframium and lithium, I believe. Yeah, that's still going fine. Excellent. Everything's going down. How's this going? You guys remember I set this up just so I could get some extra glass. Yeah, I've got 100,000 glass and like 230,000 flint in there. Sorry, 20,000, not 200. Yeah, God. My brain is just not with me today. Been a long, long day, so I'm going to chill out. Oh, this is still centrifuging. Ooh. Okay, so I've got a lot more iridium to come from that system. That gives me 8. Can I just get like one more nugget? Any one of you? No? Okay, then fine. Yeah, I'll just put those in there for now. So what basically, I want to build a bunch of super expensive Gregtech stuff. And hey, the best way to do that is to first stock up on iridium. So I'm going to need some more advanced alloy. There we go, lovely. And I should have plenty of diamond dust in here already. I've got a little bit of diamond dust in there. Oh, I need more diamond dust, fuck me. So those go there, those go there. I can't be asked to put them all in myself, so that's what I've got the relay for. And that will start crafting. I need to go and get me some more diamond dust. Have I got any nickelite in here? 8, not even worth it. I'm just going to take some diamonds. Yeah, just take a couple of stacks of diamonds. I'm sort of running out of diamonds, so I might just set up a system and spend like an hour getting myself 3 diamonds using the red power thing that I was playing around with. So yes, that's my iridium plates. That's an IDSU. So I've got a whole load of Gregtech things sitting everywhere. I want to consolidate it all into one chest with maybe a fabricator and a project table. That would come in very handy. I've been using a ridiculous amount of lapis lately. If you look at my lapis supplies, I am down to 37 stacks of lapis. Because I've been making various things that require lots of laptronic energy orbs, and I've got a couple of things set up ready to build. But the first thing I wanted to do was just consolidate my iridium and see how much I could get. So I need to go and pick up those diamonds. So you may be noticing I'm getting a bit of the video isn't as smooth as it should be. It's a little bit choppy. I'm only running at 20 frames a second. I've tried a lot of things to sort it out, and as far as I can tell, well, I can't tell much. Whatever's causing it is definitely over here at my house, and it doesn't have any effect if I change down my render distance. If I change my render distance, I get like 5 extra frames, and that's just because of like 200 chunks not being loaded. So it's really not making much of a difference at all. Right, let's go and drop this diamond off and then get to building, because we got some Gregtech shit to build and we gonna have some fun. Oh yes we are. Oh, already got 23 iridium plates sitting in there, lovely. So the first thing I want to build is a power gathering device, and I think I remember how to build it as well. So, I need another energy flow circuit. Bollocks. I'm always one short on something. And I haven't got any of them. Ah, you fucker. Energy. Right, yeah, because I can spew God. So I'm going to need... Oh, this is another reason I've been using a lot of Laptron crystals. No, I just have to make some. Give me a stack of lapis and 8 of that, and then a couple of circuits. I need 16 circuits. Put those back in there. That's a lot of stuff in there. I had somewhere set up to make these. I can't remember where. Oh well, I'll just make them here. I don't know why I put 2 in those spots there. That's kind of derpy. There we go. Make a couple of Laptron crystals just so I've got them around. Did I? Oh, it takes 6 per, not 8. Fair enough. So what do I need? I need a piece of platinum and a pulsating chipset, I believe works. No? Wait, what was that? A crafting recipe. Oh, yeah. Energy flow circuit. Where's the recipe gone? I need autarkic gold, which means advanced circuit. Oh, so I can't use pulsating chipsets for that. Oh, well, that's a fucker. Advanced circuits. Do I have any advanced circuits left? I have 4. That's lucky. Lucky I've got energy for... there we go. Right. Yes. New energy flow circuit. So, a lot of Gregtech things are relatively expensive. Like, you look at them, they're expensive, and you look at them again and you're like, wow, they're really expensive. So, yeah, so you put together a condensator, which requires 2 superconductors, 4 energy flow circuits, 2 Laptronic energy orbs, and a highly advanced machine block. And remember, the Laptronic energy orbs are 8 Laptron crystals and a thing. And when it comes to superconductors, you want to use the Gregtech superconductors if you have the chance, because they are cheaper than the Gravisuit ones. If we look at these recipes, they require a couple of coolant cells, helium, 60k water, or the NaC, which is like the potassium nitrate ones, and an iridium plate, and then a couple of tungsten and a couple of energy flow circuits. And that gives you 4. Whereas the other ones, which I have a couple of over here, which have to be used in certain recipes, are much more expensive, because straight away it costs 2 iridium plates. You need 6 of those, so that's 4 iridium plates, and that makes you 3 of them. So if you get the chance, use the Gregtech fat superconductors, because they're cool. They are a lot cheaper. So that's uses for supercondensator. I want recipe. So the supercondensator is pretty expensive, but basically the supercondensator is a transformer. It is the best transformer in the game, and it takes anything from, I think that's 1 million. I think that's 1 million. It takes anything from 1 million EU per packet and converts it down to 8192. And then from there you can use a couple of high voltage, and I'm going to need some high voltage actually. I didn't think about that. HV trannies. Yeah, there we go, HV trannies. So I'm going to need energy crystals, MV tranny. Oh man, do I have any of these sitting around? This is why I need it all condensed into one box, because I keep looking around everywhere. Do I have any in here? Oh, I've got... Oh, that's a Mufasa. Damn it. I need some MV trannies then, so I'm going to need 4 of them, which means 4 and... oh, I have no gold wire, I don't think. Oh no, I do. So yeah, 8 of that, and then I need the high capacity wire. I'm going to need 2 for each one, so I'm going to need 8 of those. So let's just do this first. Don't worry about that. Machine block with... Yes, very clever. Turn my machine blocks back. Turn them back into machine blocks. Thank you. This is the one bad thing about fabricators, is they do tend to go off a little wilder. You know what? This is why I like fabricators as well, because you can just fucking click the recipe in there. Right, like that. And then we need MV transformers. So the wire, I'm going to need 4 energy crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm also going to need 4 circuits. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I know, it's kind of strange. I just have those sitting on my roof. I know that doesn't make much sense. So yes, here we have the HV transformer. Because there's 4 of them. I'm also going to need some 4-inch cable. And if you haven't seen this shit, it is massive. It is ridiculously huge. Even the non-insulated cable, that's ultra low current, HV cable. It looks really thin, but it's not. Even the normal cable is just thick as hell. And remember, the reason you insulate your cable is to make it, what's the word, less lossy, so it doesn't lose stuff as much as it goes, and it doesn't damage you as much the more insulated it is. Now, what we've built here is the lignating rod. Yes, the lignating rod. It outputs at 8192. So, you know, it's pretty damn high. And to go along with the lignating rod, we're also going to need, let's take a few machine blocks here, turn them into refined iron. I will use this table here. We're going to need what was that? Oh, industrial credits. Kind of forgot about those. Going to need a couple of iron fences. So if you don't know what the lightning rod does, let's find a good place to put it. Where do I want a tower protruding into space? You know, up here wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let's go from here. So the lightning rod itself is placed down, and it has 4 outputs, each of which output 8,000 not MJ. Output the 8,000 EU per packet, and then what you have to do is take your HV transformers, and let's see, if you place them, they face that way. If you shift place them, they face the same way. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just place these. What you have to do with the lightning rod is place the 4 HV transformers around it, set them with the triple dot facing inwards, which is why I'm shift clicking, because if you shift click with a wrench, it puts the input face onto the opposite side, and then you have to build iron fence as high up as you can. And the iron fence is what actually works here. It works like a it works like an antenna for it. It's a lightning rod, so this is the rod part of the lightning rod. The lightning rod block itself is kind of just the conversion matrix. That's what turns the lightning into energy. But the what you want to do is you want to build this as high as you possibly can. So I'm going to build it to build limit. You make sure there's no other blocks above it. Oh, bollocks. It's really hard to build with this because it's so small. It's got a really, really small hitbox, right? So you just keep building, and you want to go up to space with it, basically, as far close to space as you can get. That reminds me of a terrible Minecraft pickup line I came up with. It's, you must be an angel because you fell from over 256 blocks. Hey. Anyway, yeah. What this will do is, in a thunderstorm or occasionally in rain, if you've built it high enough, it will get struck by lightning. I suppose thunder, because it's a thunderstorm, not a lightning storm, but it's a lightning rod, so, strange. Anyway, semantics. Yes, it will get struck by the lightning, and it will give you EU. A relatively high amount of EU. I'm not sure on the exact... Wow, that's a good thing I pressed the right button there. I would have died. I don't want to waste charms of keeping 3. They're really bloody expensive. Have I got any more lightning rods, any more iron fence? Let's just grab another 24. Who knows? Might want to play around with some magnetizer stuff later on anyway. Magnetizers allow you to do some really cool stuff, and I'd love to show that off. But it's just really below my tech level. So this is really, really high. This is possibly the highest thing I have in my entire world, because I haven't built anything up at this level. Yeah, I haven't. I do want to build something up here. I get really annoyed with the rain, so I'm going to build a roof up here most probably. Just oh, there you go. This is now up at the highest level possible, 254, 55, something like that. So now all we have to do is wait for it to get struck by lightning, and it will provide a lot of EU. And I hear you saying to yourself, at BTBS, you have nowhere to put the power. And these output such high amounts of energy that nothing could hold it. Well, that's what we've got the HV cable for. These output, so this will put the 8,000 that it gets to all four sides, and these will turn it down to 2,000. So it's like 2048. 1024, 2048, yeah. And these cables can just so happen to hold 2048. So what I'm going to do is, because they hold 2048 in packets, but they can hold multiple packets, so they can hold multiple per tick, I'm going to link the cables up like this. And you know what, let's not put that cable there, let's just streamline this a bit. I'm just going to put down an IDSU and face it this way, so it's outputting its energy nowhere, so the energy is going to be going into there. And oh, I'm losing energy because it's night time. But what will happen is this will get struck by lightning. The power, you know what, this is kind of not perfect. I'm just kind of finicky. I want it to go there and there. Yeah, that looks better. Well, it looks a bit off, it looks a bit weird, and they look like eyes, but it looks good to me, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, each one of these will output 2048 into the cable. The cable can hold a maximum of 2048, like the maximum size per packet, but it can hold multiple packets. So all of that will get transferred right into my IDSU, which means if I get a lightning storm, I get free energy, and that energy will be transferred instantly, most probably down into my my other thing, my other IDSU I've got over here. Yeah, this one here, which is already pumped out another 7 UU matter. And considering I'm playing with the Gregtech super hard stuff, that is incredible. Like how fast I can produce UU matter without even trying. And I have an abundance of energy, so I really just want to start getting rid of all my energy, like in fantastic ways. But there's just not enough fantastic ways to be used. So I'm just going to put those in there for now, along with the Diamondo Dostu. There we go. So we have the diamond dust, a couple of advanced alloys, and a couple of iridium ingots. There's the iridium alloy ingots. It was much easier before you had to do these in a fucking implosion compressor, but I can see why. But, you know, I made myself a lot of industrial TNT, started storing some of the dark ashes. It's still ridiculously expensive in terms of TNT. If you don't have a creeper grinder going, or some way of getting yourself ridiculous amounts of sulfur, yeah, sulfur, various uses for sulfur, gunpowder. So yeah, you can make it with saltpeter, sulfur and charcoal, or you can use the niter, sulfur and coal. Niter you can get from sandstone, and the sulfur, this sulfur you can get from netherrack and blaze rods. So yeah, if you don't have a good system to get a lot of it very quickly, you're going to struggle in Gregtech. Basically, you're going to have a very hard time when it comes to doing stuff like making lots of iridium plates. I want to make another 36 iridium plates so that I have enough for another IDSU, because I like to carry one around with me. And I've found particular fun in travelling through the end recently, and what I've been doing in the end is using the wands of equal trade here that I've got. Yeah, 2 of them. That's a new one. I've been trying to figure out a way of getting levels, because I don't really have any grinders set up right now, and I've just been sort of getting my levels like, oh, I need a couple of levels to do something, so I'll just, I don't know, like break these ores that I've got, these silk touched ones I've got sitting around. So I'll do that, and it's just kind of inconvenient. So I'm trying to work out a decent method of getting those. So right, that's all stocked up. More dark ashes to go away. That is another, call it a stack, basically. And if I remember correctly, there was lovely, a bit more UU matter so I can make more iridium. It all comes together in the end, and so yeah, I've got the lightning rod built, and that was something I was particularly interested in. I'm not sure how much energy you get and at what sort of rate you get it, but the super condensator, I heard something about it being able to store 1,000,000 EU or something, so it might be an awful lot of like EU at a relatively fast rate. Well, it's going to be a relatively fast rate anyway. It's going to be a pretty dang fast rate. So yeah, let's just get these compressed, and I'll be back in just a second. Right, I'm back. Yeah, just actually checking the length of my recording there. So a couple of my platinum's been done. I don't have anything else really planned for the rest of the episode, so I thought I'd just sort of wing it and show you. First off, I'd describe to you an idea, and second off, I was going to show you something kick-ass. And the kick-ass thing is so funny. Oh man, you guys are going to love it. I know a lot of you have the same sense of humour when it comes to ridiculously stupid shit in this game as I do. So I know you guys are going to absolutely love it. One iridium nugget short. Oh no, there we go. So yeah, I'm just still collecting my iridium up from around places. So I'm getting a little bit more. There's the 8 I just made, along with the other 2, and there's another 7. So I'm getting a decent stockpile of iridium. Yeah, for general day-to-day usage, I don't need to have these steam engines on, which means my steam boiler, which is still just running on its own. I still need to do that episode to build the new steam boilers. Is still just going fine. It's just stocking up on steam, really. I mean, where's my steam? My steam is here, and I have 1,000,000 buckets of steam. 1,160,600 odd buckets of steam. So that's pretty cool. And that's just one steam boiler. I mean, could you imagine if this was on a server and my like it was chunk loaded and just running permanently, had my tree farm automatically feeding into it, and it was storing the coal in a quantum chest instead of a barrel? It'd be ridiculous. Speaking of barrels, let's just grab my ender pooch here, and is my electrical bag? Do I have one in my electrical bag? I do, redstone energy cell. So I wanted to show you a nice trick with pipes. So as you know, you can hook up multiple engines to pipes, and it pulls like the more MJ put into a pipe, the more items it will, like the better the pipe will work. So this has 4 2MJs, which means each time it pulls an item, it pulls 44 items from a single stack, and then usually the next one pulses and pulls the remaining 20 items out. But I recently found out something very nice. Let me just grab my Perlgurn, and this may just crash my world. So, you know, if it suddenly crashes, I apologise, but I reckon it will happen. So what we want to do is just put this up here. Can we see how much is in there? No, it has to be the opposite way. Okay, let's do it like this. No, don't want that one. So, oh man, my mouse is really, really clicky today. Put that on there, and then get rid of these. So as you know, with a barrel, you put a wooden pipe on the bottom there to activate it. And if this works the way I want it to work, I would just want to make something that looks ridiculously cool. I can't be asked to build something properly the rest of this episode. So yeah, I took down the mass system I had there. I'm going to build a more sensible one that I can actually just leave running. So just down here, and what I'm going to do is put an obsidian pipe on that. So you know obsidian pipes, when you chuck an item in, it picks it up, and because this isn't set to anything, and I'm just going to need another item tesseract. I'm just going to need to make a frequency really quick as well. I also have all that red power stuff I've been meaning to play around with. I built, as I do, I just built a ridiculous amount of it. There. So let's just make a new one, 456, 259, and it's just going to be called balls. And this will be a receiver only frequency. Save. And let's just drop down. And then just set this one to balls and a send only frequency. I'm also going to need a second thing. I'm not supposed to have them sitting in there. No, in there, new. In there, new. Fool. So yeah, with like the wooden autarkic strategy that I often use, what that does is it provides 0.01 MJs to the pipe in the form of a redstone pulse, which is the same as a redstone engine, and that's basically what it does on the code side to make it work. So yeah, what you can do is you can hook up redstone energy cells to pipes like the obsidian pipe, and when the obsidian pipe has more power going through it, it picks up items from a further range. Why are you no output? Strange. Okay, it's not connecting now. Ah. This was working last night. Okay, maybe it won't work with the obsidian pipe. No, it does work with the obsidian pipe. I've done it. If I can pick that up enough, didn't it? Which is probably fired up there, and I don't know where it's gone now. Oh, bollocks. Where's it gone? 1 second. Let me just go and grab a chest. Because there's no way to open the invisible internal inventory in the item tesseracts. So the only way for me to get it out would be put a new inventory next to it that it can recognise. So put that in there. There we go. Take that. So it should, when placed next to that, power it. Which means it doesn't look too good for my wooden pipe either. No, for some reason it's... There we go. Now, on the wooden pipe, what it basically... what it basically does is if you're outputting 100 MJ a tick, it will pull at the equivalent of 100 MJ a tick. So let's just turn this down a bit here. Let's just turn it off for now. Right, and now if we put 5 MJ a tick, you'll see it pulls items like ridiculously fast, but not quite in stacks. So let's change to 10 MJ a tick, where it pulls them in pretty much in stacks, and then 20, and then it pulls 20. It pulls multiple stacks every tick, and then when you go up to 100, it pulls items so ridiculously fast, nothing could pull fast enough. And of course, the items. The reason I put the redstone energy cell on the obsidian pipe was so it would pick them up, but I don't think that's working. But yeah, there is, you know, method to my madness. I just want to see, why isn't the obsidian pipe working? Ah, balls, I broke it, didn't I? I did. Fuck. Alright, let's just put this in there a second. And take this with us without smashing it. So if I place the obsidian pipe here and put this next to it, it's not connecting anymore. I don't know why. It was last night. I was playing around with this last night and it was connecting. Redstone can see... ignored? No? I have to place this on there? Does it have to be on a certain side? No? This just doesn't want to work for some reason. Strange. Maybe it needs output. But when an obsidian pipe is powered... Oh! The obsidian pipe needs an inventory to pump into. Maybe it doesn't recognise the thing as a valid inventory. Yes, there we go. It's working now. Oh! Where did all those stacks of cobblestone go? Did I honestly just lose 500 stacks of cobblestone? Oh well, there's worse things. Let me just check it's not like underground anywhere. Enemies. No, it's just fucked off. That was not 5 minutes. So when an obsidian pipe is powered like that, basically the obsidian pipe picks up from a wider range, and actually I think a brilliant way of showing you this is using this. So let's see, the obsidian pipe originally picks up from that, but when it's powered with like a set amount of MJ, it picks up in a wider arc, much like this. So basically wherever the cobblestone is where it will pick up from. I think it will pick up from here as well. Yeah. So there's one more to add to the arc there. And basically the more MJ you pump into it, the more distance it gets on its pickup. But as you can see, at this MJ level, it picks up from anywhere within this range, and that's also high as well. So if I chuck items like this, they will never hit the floor before getting picked up. If you see, they actually get picked up a lot earlier than the floor. Yeah, it's just something nice to play around with. So I knew that did work, but the other thing about this is it does absolutely drain your energy from these. I wonder if pumping it up to like 100 MJ a tick works. No, the obsidian pipe has limits, but it does pick up very far. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 5th it's got 3 out either side. 4 out either side, yeah. So it's got a decent range to it. Fuck that, let's just break it all. And then find my grass. There we go. So yeah, it's got a decent range to it, and it allows you to have a lot of fun. And I can see it being useful in other applications, like being actually useful for certain builds and other stuff. Oh well, I lost some cobblestone, who cares? If I want cobblestone, I've got a mining tactic I like to use. Let's just put this barrel back. But yeah, basically any pipe that can take MJ can receive MJ from a redstone energy cell. I haven't tried Tesseract actually. I have to try this now. I have to. So let's put a wooden on there. Put some cobblestone in there, and then go and grab an energy tesseract. So yeah, let's see if energy tesseracts work. That's interesting, because you could feed it from a system like mine, and it would just be, you know, brilliant. Because my system's perfect. My system was not perfect. Power line out. I want there. Oh, you can run it from a tesseract. That's nice. That's very nice. I can already see uses for this, such as instead of having redstone energy cells, not redstone energy cells, instead of having these electrical engines down here, I could hook up one wooden pipe to one tesseract, pulling, I don't know, 30 MJ a tick, which I could easily do, and I could actually turn it off as well. Oh, I could turn it off. Right, so what I would do, let me just build you a little mock-up of this, because I'm not sure if I will build it, but I want to tell you how it would be built. So let's do this. Right, so the energy tesseract goes here, then you have the wooden pipe connecting to the inventory. In this case it would be my ender chest. Then what you'd do is you would put a gate, which I don't have, so you'd put a structure pipe there, and you'd put a gate on it, and you'd say items in inventory emit redstone, and you'd set this to require a high redstone, and then whenever there were items in the inventory it would turn on, and it would pump, say, 30 MJ a tick in, and it would pull out, you know, like 15 stacks a second, which is better than any amount of engines can do. And then you would have a super fast system. I am actually going to be upgrading my storage system hopefully next episode, so I may upgrade my intake system as well. But that is about it for now. I've just spent the last, you know, like 10 minutes playing around. This is the sort of thing I do when I'm just like when I'm not recording, or when I'm thinking, oh, I probably should be recording. Oh, I wonder if this works, and I'll just play around with it and try and find something like this that works. It's so much fun. Ignore redstone. You filling up? Good, good. So yes, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with that lightning rod. I am going to have to get something going. My brain is just gone. My brain is just thinking, funny things happened. Oh, you know work. Power line out. That's power line in, you twat. Power line out, there we go. Yeah, let's just charge it up like that. Extremely wasteful, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, yes, yeah, my brain is just thinking about, you know, like 1,000 items, 1,000 stacks of items falling through the air, hitting a tesseract and an obsidian pipe, and then going back up and just continuing the loop, which is something that is very, very doable. That looks like a beacon. I can't believe I haven't built any beacons yet, honestly. Oh well, yes, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope I don't derp around too much, because I am extremely derpy when it comes to this shit. Yes, come back next episode for improved storage system. I will see you later. I love you all. Peace out. Goodbye. Quack. That's my duck quack. Bye.